Hey, what's going on, family and friends? So, I know it's been a while since my last video. I've been pretty busy. I haven't been able to record a video and write the notes out for my bulletproof summarization. But the rest of the book goes by pretty fast. It's a really short chapter, so I'll start combining soon after the 5th chapter. The 5th chapter would have been shorter, but because it's my favorite chapter, it's going to take up a whole video. But let's just jump right into it. So chapter 5 is sleep better and boost your energy. Sleep quality is determined by how fast you sleep and how much time you spend in REM and delta sleep, which is the deep restorative sleep. You can actually train your brain to sleep better, and healthy people need less sleep in the first place because they recover faster. And there's also a direct link between your diet and your sleep. Getting high quality sleep is one of the most important variables in improving your brain function, longevity, and performance in all aspects of life. This was astounding. There's no statistical reason to sleep longer than 6.5 hours a night. In fact, people who slept 6.5 hours a night lived longer than the ones who slept 8 hours. And the more healthier and more bulletproof you are, the less sleep you might need. The quality of your sleep is much more important than the quantity. Lack of good sleep can make you fat, give you cancer and heart disease, we know this, and substantially increase your risk of dying. While quality sleep has a slew of major benefits for your mind and body. One good night of sleep can improve motor speed without loss of accuracy, and executing a new motor skill by 20% compared to not sleeping, while getting quality sleep increases your ability to gain new insights into cognitive tasks by 50%. Meanwhile, good sleep promotes skin health and a youthful appearance, controls your optimal insulin secretion, encourages healthy cell division, and increases athletic performance. That's just more the reason to sleep. And then if you upgrade your metabolism using the bulletproof diet, you'll be able to use the sleep. Now 34% of our life, maybe even more for some people that sleep 9-10 hours, is wasted on sleep. And that's if you don't use an alarm clock. But it's possible to cut that down to 20% of your life. You know, you can sleep actually 5 hours a night, and that's like gaining an additional 16 hours. When I read that, I was just like, that's what I want. I've always been trying to hack my sleep. I don't know about you guys. A lot of people say they love sleep. I feel like it's such a waste of time. I could be doing so much more things. I could be doing way more awesome things, spending more time with the people I love and friends and everything. I'd rather go for the 5 hours, you know. I'm sticking between 6 and 7.5. I try not to do more than that. Unless I'm like, when I went snowboarding, I got pretty injured. I was sleeping more just so that my body can heal. Now, if you have trouble sleeping, there are 3 main reasons why you're sleeping. Either you're trying to sleep when you're not tired, you're distracted, or it's actually a biological problem, something like sleep apnea, your hormone is irregulated, and you should see a doctor for that. Well, we have a maintenance system in our brain called the lymphatic system, which uses the cell's mitochondria to remove cellular waste from the brain. Now, some sleep hacks work better for others than for you. It's good to research some and try them one by one. Don't try them all. But try them one by one and see what works for you. And then these are some quick things so you can get better quality sleep. I've actually been testing this for the past few weeks, and I've been getting good results. So it's things like fill up with fat for dinner. So like animal fat, healthy animal fats, cooking with coconut oil, having some grass-fed butter on your vegetables. This will help you burn fat while you sleep, so you're losing weight while you sleep. You can fuel with like low mercury fish, or you could take krill oil capsules, not fish oil. Krill oil is much better because omega-3 fatty acids help protect your brain against the negative effects of fructose. It also improves your mood and reduces anxiety and depression, improves your insulin sensitivity, and increases your muscle growth. And this is if you take it before bed. It's also good to get some good protein. In the book, he actually says to do the bulletproof hydrolyzed grass-fed collagen, because it's like the way the chain of this protein is set up is easier for your body to digest versus you eating a bunch of chicken before sleep, because that is harder to break down, so you kind of wake up feeling groggy. I'm pretty sure if just try to eat meat, like heavy meat and a lot of it, like an hour and a half before you go to sleep, you're gonna wake up feeling groggy the next day. What am I to? Oh yeah, he talks about whey protein, which is another part. It's the bulletproof one. You can take that. It has glutathione, which helps your liver remove toxins without interfering in your sleep. Raw honey, which is something you can find actually at any health store, and it's really good because it raises your glucose levels while you sleep, putting you into deeper sleep faster, and that's what you want, to get into deep sleep right away. And it also improves your strength and resilience too. Now we're going to go into supplements that you can take to sleep. Supplements doesn't mean you get in multivitamin. That doesn't work. Multivitamins, they have such little bit of each vitamin that it's better to get it, like just the whole thing. This can be costly, but it also depends on you. A lot of these, I honestly don't remember what they are. I just kind of wrote them down. He explains each and what they do. If you want to know more, you can also always ask a question, and I'll definitely answer it in the comment section below or anything. So he says supplement your sleep with things like magnesium, potassium, L-theanine, GABA, phenobut, ornithine, L-tryptophan, melatonin, vitamin D, activated coconut charcoal, which you can get on the Bulletproof site, glutathione, and active PQQ. Now, I put in the details below, you'll see the notes, so some of those you'll be like, what the fuck, how do I spell that? You can find it in the notes below. So yeah, and then he goes into some tech things you can use. Something I've been using is the Sleep Cycle app. I'm pretty sure I've mentioned this before. Track your sleep, see how fast you fall into deep sleep, see how long you stay into deep sleep, how many times you go through the waves while you sleep. Get low intensity amber light bulbs in your bedroom. Another great thing, which is not in the book, but I've read on things, is like don't keep any electronics in your room. So your laptop, before you go to sleep, put your phone on airplane mode. I've been doing that more with my phone. If you need it to ring, have it outside the room, put it all the way up. But you know, as they say, your bed should be used for sex and sleep. That's it. Don't be on your computer in your bed. I've been trying to stop that. It's tough when you don't have a TV in your room, right? He talks about electro sleep device you can find on Amazon. They're pretty pricey, but they do help you sleep, and they actually have like it's like, you know, the earthquake things. I forgot what they called. You can get an earthling mat, a sleep induction mat, which he has on this Bulletproof site, or heart rate variability meditation. Is certain form of meditation where you can control your heartbeat, your heart rate. Then he goes into things like what to avoid. I mean, most of this is common sense. Avoid bright lights. Avoid watching movies with violence or something that builds up your adrenaline levels, like a scary movie, a violent movie. Do not exercise before bed. At least 2 hours. You can exercise, but at least 2 hours you shouldn't be without exercise. Don't take no caffeine after 2 p.m. We spoke about that before. And second wind. So you around 10:45 and 11, you always hit your second wind, and you probably won't be able to sleep till 2. He says you should sleep before that or sleep after that. It is 11:40 right now, so I probably won't be getting to sleep till about 1:30, 2 o'clock. And then the last is avoid stress. I mean, stress is the silent killer, right? That's no that's no surprise there. Best things to do before I go to bed, I have an amber light in my room, a really low light. I do read before I go to sleep. My mentor Ty Lopez says to read a biography before you go to sleep. So I usually do that. Sometimes I read some Sherlock Holmes story because I have the whole collection. And sometimes I read the book that I'm reading a book on science, sex, and the evolution of human nature. the red Korean. But it changes for everybody. So let me know what works for you. What do you do before you go to sleep? What helps you sleep if you do, you know, you have amazing energy and you only sleep 6 hours a night? I would definitely like to know. We could probably share some ideas. But yeah, if you have any questions on anything that I said, ask me. I definitely have the book as a reference. You can get the book, but if you don't want to, you just want quick answers, just try things, let me know. I'm here to help. So hope you enjoyed this video. Look forward to the next one. I'm not going to promise you and say it's going to come out tomorrow, but I will try my best. So yeah, stay awesome. Enjoy.